Hello everyone, it's Jebro. I'm back with another deck. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Massively appreciate it. I'm going to do these a lot quicker, hopefully, than my last one, which was my first one. It was probably fine as well, to be honest, but I don't know. Maybe I'll just do it quicker and see how it goes. This build is called Stand Tall. Now I've got things like Stature in there. Yeah, good one. Yeah, really good one. Spider-Man, Miles Morales, Spider-Man as well. And we've got other cards such as Iron Lad, Doctor Doom, Black Bolt, Rescue, which you don't see that often, Nightcrawler and such as well. All these cards have a purpose. There's now, obviously you can say, Jebro, every card has a purpose in a build, but no, I mean like every card is important in this build. And if you don't have one of them, it's not the end of the world. Okay, there's a lot of synergy, it's a lot of fun. And one thing I really love about this build is nothing gets really pumped up to 9 or above other than Rescue. And that's great because at the moment, Shang-Chi is a really present card at the moment, as it is September 2023, and it's being played everywhere. So if you haven't got many cards which pump up so much power, but there's a lot of spread, it's pretty good. And obviously these cards aren't worth really 1 mana other than Nightcrawler, but Nightcrawler and Sunspot aren't going to be the main powerhouses. Nightcrawler proves that it serves a purpose, so we can get things out like Spider-Man and Miles Morales out earlier. So I'm going to show you exactly what I mean by this build. It's really fun. It's been a good one to play, especially in Conquest. I'm starting to climb now in just the normal ranks. I've been a bit slow. I'm not a really high ranked player, like Plat and above. I think Plat is the highest I've got, but I don't really go hard on the ranks. I just make builds and I have fun. This is this channel. It's just about the fun. I think I'm pretty good at the game, but I never really focus on really going hard and trying to get to infinite or anything like that. Maybe one day, but it's just really about chill fun for me. So if that's what you like doing in Snap, found a great channel. If you just like random different builds that people aren't playing, probably a great channel to subscribe to and comment and like this video too. Okay, Sunspot, great card. Just really good if you have extra energy. It's a really safe card, honestly, and is great in most decks, and to be fair, that's why I've got that in that spot. I have used Ghost before as well to make sure I can get my Shang-Chi's off. There's loads of stuff you could spot in one as well. You could put Ghost Spider in just so it can help you get that Miles Morales out for sure. But you've got, Nightcrawler and Spider-Man anyway. And more often than not, they're coming out and you're going to be absolutely fine. Nightcrawler is in here. Now, the main reason, look at this art. Beautiful. So good. The reason Nightcrawler out is here, you can move this once, is because of Miles Morales. Now, if a card moved last turn, this costs 1 mana. So if you move this on your first go and you've got it in your deck, you can get that card out like turn 3. Easy peasy. Really good. Early, you get it out a turn earlier, or you can chuck it out with, for example, a Black Bolt as well. Or, that's if you haven't got Stature out. Or you can chuck it out with, Iron Lad on turn 5, for example. It can come out with a load of different cards, Rescue, then Spider-Man, Miles Morales, and chuck out something else all in one go on turn 6. Oh man, you can put out Rescue, not turn 6, sorry, turn 5, 6. You put Rescue, Spider-Man, and also Stature out in one area, and that's going to be, look how much power you get. You get 9, you get 14, you get 20 power in one lane with those. Then you've got Doctor Doom, of course, as well. So there's loads of different ways you can play this. Really fun. Nightcrawler, get that Miles Morales out, bang. Zabu, self-explanatory. You take 1 less energy for your forecast cards. Easy peasy. You've got some forecast cards here. We've got 4 of them. Makes sense. Also, we've got Iron Lad out, and we pull that on 4. And we haven't got Zabu, we get it on 5. Not too bad. And we can get 2 forecast cards out on turn 6 if we should need to, with Shang-Chi, of course, taking out some big powerhouses later on, which is lovely. Spider-Man, another obvious one, move to another location and pull an enemy card from here to there. If you have, say, for example, like if you move a big cost card, a big card which is causing a lot of trouble on the enemy side for you, for example, and you want to move it, you could move it into a location which destroys those cards. You could move it into a location which you're winning, so you can do yourself more of a favor there. But the main reason, again, that's out is because of Miles Morales, and that's so you can get it to a cost of 1 energy. Beautiful. Shang-Chi, big boy. You know, well, even though he's a baby boy, he's going to be taking out those big cards with 9 power or more. And at the moment, Red Skull is one of those beasts who's really pumping out a lot of power at the moment. So really good versus those guys who are being bumped up by Shuri, for example. Other big 9 power cards, of course, and above, you know, there's Null, things like that, which are really popular still at the moment, have been for a couple of seasons. Ever since it came out, honestly. Rescue, of course, don't forget, on reveal, if you play a card here next turn, it's +5 power. Now, do not forget, this is the next turn. It's not the next card like Hawkeye. If you play Hawkeye, for example. Actually, I think I've got that wrong. Let me just double check. It's next turn as well. Forget me. It was just, I made this mistake the other day and I put Rescue out, then I put card down. I was like, oh yeah, that's next turn. Yeah, just be careful about that. I often do that. But again, 9 power. The only card which can be really just destroyed by Shang-Chi, of course. And it really depends on which lane you're popping out some of these cards. If they're going to be double powered up, just be careful if you're in like Shuri's lab and stuff with some of these cards, because you know they're going to be taken out pretty easy if you doubled out most of the power of these, because they're going to be over 9. Just be careful. Miles Morales, we've already discussed this, going to cost 1 energy if you get that movement on the previous turn. Iron Lad, don't forget, copy the text of your deck's top card. Bang. That, with a lot of these, that's going to be great. On the turn 4 Black Bolt, discarding the lowest cost cards from your opponent's hand, really good. And if they've got Shang-Chi, or they've got something else which is low cost and they've got a really high energy cards in hand, that's going to be really good for you anyway. Don't forget, that's going to make you get Stature out for a 1 cost as well, and you've already played the effect of Black Bolt. If you have Doctor Doom, you know, you get the other bots. If you have, you know, anything here, like Sarah, you get a lower mana. If you Shang-Chi, that's going to suck. Rescue, you've got Spider-Man. Any of these is just going to be really good. There isn't really anything bad other than Miles Morales and probably Stature. You know, there isn't really, you don't really want those, because obviously you've already got the card out, and it doesn't matter. Sometimes it's a hit and miss with Iron Lad. Sometimes, you know, it's not. Even if you got Nightcrawler, you can move it once, you know, it's not the end of the world. Sarah, cards cost less energy. It does what it says on the tin. You know, you're going to be able to potentially get, you know, free 4 cost cards, because you reduce the power of your 4 cost cards by 1, and then you've reduced them again with Sarah, so you're going to get out free on that 6th turn, which is really lovely. And then, and of course, don't forget, if you do the Sarah and turn 5 and you get then you've got Doctor Doom for 5, and you can pump out a Stature or maybe even a Spider-Man Miles Morales on your 6th turn, which is, how much power is it? It's 21 power, and that's not 21 power in 1 lane, that's 21 power across 3 lanes, depending on how that goes. So 5 in 3 lanes. And then you've got that extra 6 to play with, whether or not it's Spider-Man or potentially Stature as well. Lovely, hey? So that's what I'm talking about. Power distribution in this is pretty nice. You can always play 3 lanes, and normally that's where I'm playing most of the cards. I play them across the 3 lanes. I really do confuse the enemy as well, and sometimes I end up with a Miles Morales on his own. He's lost the lane. I've won elsewhere, you know, because they're not really sure where to play, and the Shang-Chi is really going to clean up house as well. Loving this build. Stature, don't forget, cost 1 if your opponent discarded a card from their hand this game. Really good on a ton of some of the locations where you have to discard. I've got Black Bolt as well. You might be versus someone who is discarding. Good stuff. Black Bolt's going to help you do it. Really good variant as well, by the way. There's nothing really else I can say. Also, Black Bolt is just good because he's got 7 power as well. 7 power. That's pretty nice. Black Bolt is beautiful. Stature, Black Bolt, synergy is like some of the best. And then you've got like Miles Morales and some move cards as well. Really good. And then finally, you've got Doctor Doom, one of my favorite variants. I love the pixel variants, man. Tell me you love these pixel variants. I do. They're beautiful. It's because I'm old. That's what it's about. Old, but wonderful. Timely. Classic. Retro. That's why I like it. They really need, what they need to do is have these changed as well, so the pixel in the same style. Is this weird when you've got the pixel out for this and then you got that and it's just like, oh, that's okay. Okay, fine. Oh, at least the animation is cool. Anyway, give it a bash. Let me know what you think. I'm going to pop out some gameplay of this as well. I hope you enjoyed the build. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, stand tall. Don't forget, just have fun with Snap, peeps. I'll see you next time. Take care of yourself. I'll see you on the next one. Tell me what you think of the video. Tell me what you think of the channel. Tell me what you think of the build. What else would you like to know that would be helpful to you? See you soon. Take care. No more thumbs up. Goodbye. Bye for now.